would like everyone to please close their eyes. Picture yourself standing in front of a scary crime scene. 3 beautiful souls that you once loved very deeply have all been murdered. Imagine that painful feeling that you could have saved them simply through the power of self-love. Why am I sharing this horrific story with you all? Because this is my story. And I want to share this story with you all in order to save lives. It was an ordinary day, like any other day, when a phone call pierced through the normalcy of our lives. My sister-in-law, a beautiful woman whose kindness and grace touched many lives, and her 18-year-old multi-talented daughter were tragically killed, were tragically murdered in an unimaginable way by someone we all trusted. Her father, her husband. He took his own life too. So what really happened? A loving and a doting father fell into the spiral of shame due to his financial difficulties, his inability to handle pressure, face his failures, and perhaps he may be suffering from deep, deep depression that drove him to a breaking point, unimaginable point. I am a mental health advocate, founder of Happiness is Love, and an author. And today I'm going to talk to you about something very, very simple, the art and science of self-love. Because nobody talks to us about self-love. Does anybody talk to us about self-love? Our tragedy serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of emotional and mental well-being. It's time that we bust myths and stigmas around mental health. It's time that we start having more open and honest conversations within our families and learn how to offer support when it's needed the most. Because you really don't know how to offer support. So how could a tragedy like this be an opportunity for positive change? Whenever you have any relationship problem, beneath it, underneath it, there is almost always a learning to love yourself problem. We expect others to give to us what we don't know how to give to ourselves. Only when we learn to fully accept, appreciate, and love ourselves can we heal and grow together. How many people here believe that self-love is selfish? With a show of hands. Thank you for your honesty. How many people are struggling with self-doubt, occasional self-doubt, with a show of hands? I really appreciate that. Thank you. How many are suffering from overthinking? I am. Yes, you can put both your hands up. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Can we really pour from an empty cup? We can't. Because self-love is about self-service. It's about having highest regard for your well-being, your happiness, and seeking help when you're falling, when you are failing. I want you all to close your eyes again. Think of a recent situation or an event where you genuinely felt proud of yourself. It could be anything as completing a task that you've been putting away, or perhaps a moment of personal growth. Feel that feeling. Notice how it impacts your mind and your body. Please open your eyes. Do you feel a sense of accomplishment? I can hear you nod, some of you. This, my friends, is self-love in action. When you feel a sense of accomplishment, when you feel a sense of achievement, this is self-love in action. You all have been criticizing yourself for years. Hasn't worked. It's time to start appreciating ourselves and then see the magic work. I remember the first time when I started my self-love journey, I was in college. The first time I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I love you to myself. Oh my God, it was so awkward. It was such a cringe moment. But believe me, today, every single day when I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror and I say, I like me. I value me. I'm worthy. I appreciate me. In today's times, we all are in a constant rush, aren't we? Always chasing the next big thing, the next iPhone, the next relationship. And in all of this hustle, we think that self-love is perhaps having cupcakes or going to the spa. This is because since we were little, we have been taught if you work hard, you will earn money, then you will be successful, and then you'll be magically happy. Self-love flips this equation. Self-love creates happiness. Happiness is ultimate success. And guess what? When you are successful, it's easy to work hard and it's easy to contribute towards society. Self-love really is the foundation of happiness and love, because all love really springs from the self. It creates a positive inner dialogue. It boosts our self-confidence. It boosts our self-esteem and self-worth. Now imagine you all are trying to make a TikTok dance video and you trip, accidentally knocking over a glass of water. Instead of just laughing it off, what does your inner voice say? Wow, great job. Can't even dance. We've all had these moments, right? These moments of negative self-talk, so have I. But what if we were to train our inner voice to say something like, oops, everyone makes a mistake, so did I. It's okay, let me clean the mess and try again. Wouldn't it be more fun? Wouldn't this be easier? Yes? So for me, it's very interesting. As a mother of 3, I know that there is no perfect parenting. There are no perfect parents. Still, some parents are using the outdated, shame and fear-based parenting style. We tend to sometimes compare, criticize, set unrealistic expectations of our children. I've been guilty of the same, no judgment on any parent here. We think we are motivating our children. We have good intentions. But does it really work? I'm here to challenge and change this intergenerational pattern because I believe there is a better way. So when my son Arjun, who's now in college, when he first failed his math test, instead of shaming him, blaming him, judging him, shouting at him, what did we do? We took him for a long drive. We created a safe space for him to express his emotions and reflect on his experience. We asked him, Arjun, what did you learn from this experience? What are you going to do differently next time? He later thanked us for our love and understanding and for teaching him how to face failures, because guess what? Life does not serve us all straight A's all the time. That day, Arjun got a very strong message from his parents, that his self-worth is not tied to academic success or academic failure, and that he is loved unconditionally. This shift from shame and fear-based parenting to love and understanding, is a roaring example of self-love for better parenting. Another myth I'd like to bust is that self-love doesn't mean you feel good about yourself all the time. It's not about being in a constant state of happiness and bliss. It's about experiencing the entire rainbow of emotions. Teaching ourselves and our children emotional literacy. To not feel ashamed of our emotions. Rather, accept them as they are. This, I believe, is not equally important, I think more important than teaching our children math and science. Encouraging our children to be emotionally aware, teaching them to be emotionally expressive, to say things like, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling mad, I'm feeling scared, I made a mistake, and I will learn from it. This, I believe, is the greatest gift we parents can give our children. What if schools supported this with emotional tools, probably an emotional dictionary? How exciting. Now, you might be wondering, how can I really practice and prioritize self-love in my life? Very simple. It starts with self-awareness. It starts with taking out the time to know what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, what are my areas of growth, what are my core beliefs that are not serving me, what are my blocks, what are my thoughts like, my feelings, without judgment. Mindfulness practices like meditation and journaling and simply stopping, pausing, and asking yourself these self-reflective questions. What do I like the most about me? Seems like an easy question, but it's hard to answer this. How can I give more love and care to my body and my mind every single day? Small things. What are some core beliefs that I'm holding on to which are not serving me? What are some boundaries I need to set in order for me to protect my peace of mind? Who are the people in my life who cheer the loudest for me, who believe in me, who believe in my life goals? How can I forgive? This is a big one. How can I forgive myself and others for their past mistakes? And how can I practice more gratitude every single day? Now, if you're feeling confused, stuck, or overwhelmed, it's okay. You're not alone. And if you don't know how, where, when to start, I have a gift for you. A book in the making which I call Me First. How to move from self-doubt to self-love. Because our mission really is to make the self-love toolbox accessible to one and all. Whether you're a parent, a professional, an educator, a teenager, a young adult, a teacher, anyone. This book is the ultimate go-to guide on how to love yourself fully. This book has small, simple, practical tools, techniques, and strategies on how to love yourself fully, how to beat that self-doubt and overthinking, boost more self-confidence, and take charge of your life. Because self-love is an ongoing, lifelong process. It requires your daily actions, your daily practice, daily hard work, and commitment. Today, I want all of you to take the first step. Are you all ready? Have you ever tried giving yourself a high five? You have? Can you all get up, please? I need all of you to stand up. Fantastic audience, by the way. Love the energy. Okay, let me demonstrate this for you. Give yourself a high five. Excellent. Now, every morning, before you brush your teeth, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror, give yourself a high five, and repeat these affirmations after me. I want turbo energy, guys. Bring on the full force energy. I love myself. I'm strong and powerful. I am worthy. I am grateful. I am enough. I deserve to be happy. Now turn to the person on your right and turn to the person on your left. Give them a high five and say, together we will win. Together we are strongest. Thank you. I invite each one of you to join our Happiness is Love community, where everyone feels heard, safe, seen, supported, and loved. Because what the world needs the most right now is more self-love, more self-healing. Starts with you, starts with me. Thank you.